Tony Jaa, the fearless martial artist from Thailand, has been one of the most respected figures in the action film industry. Known for his breathtaking acrobatics, high-flying stunts, and raw fighting abilities, Jaa is more than just an action star. He is a symbol of the martial arts spirit. His rise to fame began in 2003 with his breakthrough film Ong-Bak, Muay Thai Warrior. The film catapulted Jaa into international stardom, leaving audiences around the world mesmerized by his martial arts prowess and ability to perform dangerous stunts without relying on wires or CGI. This authenticity is part of what has made Jaa a beloved figure in the martial arts community. However, behind the thrilling fight sequences and acrobatic leaps, there has always been more to Jaa than meets the eye. Jaa's journey to stardom wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. While many fans admired him for his flawless execution of Muay Thai and traditional Thai martial arts, there were deeper layers to his story, ones that revealed his personal struggles, emotional battles, and unwavering commitment to his craft. For years, Jaa's martial arts career was dominated by his relentless pursuit of perfection, and he became known as a warrior who could conquer any physical challenge. But as his fame grew, so did the pressures of the entertainment industry, eventually leading to an emotional revelation that would leave fans speechless. The emotional revelation, a moment of vulnerability. In 2008, Tony Jaa was at a critical juncture in his career. After the unprecedented success of Ong-Bak, the world had come to see him as the future of martial arts cinema. His next project, Ong-Bak 2, was an opportunity not just to continue his career, but to push the boundaries of what martial arts films could achieve. But this wasn't just another film for Jaa. It was his chance to showcase his creativity, his passion, and his vision on a much larger scale. However, the reality of making Ong-Bak 2 turned out to be far more challenging than he could have ever imagined. Unlike his previous projects, Ong-Bak 2 wasn't just a starring vehicle for Jaa. He also took on the immense responsibility of directing, choreographing, and overseeing much of the production. The film was ambitious, filled with elaborate fight sequences, historical settings, and complex storylines. At first, Jaa believed in the project's potential. He poured his heart and soul into the film, hoping to create something groundbreaking that would elevate his legacy. Yet, behind the scenes, the production was plagued by delays, financial troubles, and constant logistical issues that seemed to spiral out of control. The financial backing that was promised to him never materialized, leaving Jaa to shoulder the burden of the film's budget. As an actor, director, and choreographer, he found himself constantly juggling the pressures of the production. The stakes were incredibly high. This was a film that could define his career, and the stress of keeping everything together began to take its toll. Jaa's exhaustion grew as the days turned into months, and the debts began to mount. The weight of the responsibility fell heavily on him, and he realized that he was not only fighting for the success of the film, but also for his own emotional and physical well-being. By the time the film reached its final stages, Jaa was at a breaking point. The immense pressure from producers, the constant creative disputes, and the exhaustion from managing every aspect of the film had drained him. The burden of creating a cinematic masterpiece had transformed into a mental and emotional struggle that seemed insurmountable. The spiritual crisis, a retreat to the monastery. In the face of such overwhelming stress, Tony Jaa made a decision that shocked his fans and the industry alike. He chose to step away from the public eye. His retreat to a Buddhist monastery in Thailand in 2008 marked a pivotal moment in his life. This was not just an escape from the pressure of the film industry, but a personal decision to reconnect with himself on a deeper level. For several months, Jia immersed himself in the peaceful and reflective environment of the monastery. His time there was characterized by the daily routine of meditation, prayer, and self-reflection. The Buddhist teachings of mindfulness and detachment from material concerns offered Jia the opportunity to step away from the chaotic world of film and discover inner peace. The tranquility of the monastery allowed him to regain a sense of balance and perspective, something that had been missing for a long time. While the decision to leave the film industry temporarily was difficult, it was essential for Jia's mental and emotional well-being. He had always viewed martial arts not merely as a physical discipline, but as a spiritual journey, one that emphasized respect, balance, and connection with the self. His time in the monastery allowed him to revisit these principles in their truest form. Through meditation and contemplation, Jia came to understand that martial arts was about much more than stunts or fame. It was about honoring the traditions and spiritual roots that shaped him. During this period of retreat, Jia began to process the emotional turmoil that had been building up for years. He reflected on his journey, not just as an action star, but as a man who had been constantly pushing the boundaries of his own limits. The time in the monastery gave him the clarity to realize that he needed to embrace a more balanced approach to life and his career moving forward. He wasn't just a fighter on the screen, he was a person with emotions, vulnerabilities, and the need for inner peace. The return to film, a changed man. After months of spiritual healing, Tony Jia made the difficult but necessary decision to return to the world of film. He knew that his work on Ong-Bak 2 was unfinished, and despite the emotional and physical toll it had taken on him, he felt a responsibility to complete the film. However, by the time he returned to the set, it was clear that Jia was no longer the same person who had left months earlier. Jia's time in the monastery had transformed him. He returned with a newfound sense of purpose and perspective, ready to face the challenges of filmmaking with a deeper understanding of his own emotions and limitations. While the production was difficult, his return was marked by a quiet resilience. He had faced his personal demons and emerged stronger than before. The process of completing Ong-Bak 2 was not without its challenges, but Jia approached it with a sense of calm and focus that had been absent before. Although the film was completed and received a positive reception, it was clear that Jia's experience during the production had changed him. His spirit had been tempered by the time he had spent reflecting and healing, and his approach to both filmmaking and life was now rooted in a deeper sense of balance. He was no longer just an action star chasing fame. He was a man who had learned the importance of personal growth and emotional resilience. The power of martial arts, a bridge between cultures. Jia's passion for martial arts extends beyond the physical discipline. It is a spiritual journey that has shaped his entire life. In a 2020 interview with Indian action star Vidyut Jamwal on the show X-Rated by Viet, Jia revealed the deep cultural and spiritual connections that shape his martial arts philosophy. Their conversation, which began as a discussion about the technical aspects of martial arts, quickly evolved into a profound exchange about the ancient traditions, myths, and spiritual beliefs that have influenced their practices. One of the most striking aspects of Jia's martial arts philosophy is his deep connection to Hindu mythology, particularly the stories that shaped Thai martial arts. During the interview, Jia spoke passionately about the connection between Thailand's Muay Thai and Hindu mythology, something that left Jamwal in awe. Jia explained that in Thailand, it is customary for fighters to pay homage to Lord Ganesha, the Hindu god of wisdom and remover of obstacles, before embarking on a fight or performance. This act of reverence is not merely ceremonial, it is a reflection of the deep spiritual connection that Thai culture shares with Indian traditions. Jia's admiration for Indian mythology was particularly evident when he spoke about the Ramayana, one of the most important texts in Hindu culture. He revealed that Thailand has its own version of the Ramayana, called the Ramakien, which features a character named Hanuman, the monkey god. Hanuman, with his strength, agility, and fearlessness, is the embodiment of many of the qualities that Muay Thai fighters strive to emulate. Jia's eyes lit up as he discussed the influence of Hanuman on Muay Thai, revealing how the powerful leaps and swift strikes seen in the fighting style are inspired by the movements of the legendary monkey god. His passion for this connection was palpable, and he even shared his dream of one day portraying Hanuman in a film. Jamwal, who practices Kalaripayattu, India's oldest martial art, was fascinated by the shared principles between their respective traditions. Kalaripayattu, like Muay Thai, is deeply spiritual and is centered on connecting with nature, understanding the energy around oneself, and drawing inspiration from animals and nature. Both Jia and Jamwal spoke about the rituals of respect that precede a fight. Whether it's the Wairao Ram Murai dance in Muay Thai or the ceremonies in Kalaripayattu, for both men, martial arts was more than just a way of fighting. It was a way to honor the past, connect with their cultural heritage, and share that connection with the world. From Muay Thai to the world. Tony Jia's martial arts journey began in his homeland of Thailand, where he first trained in Muay Thai, the national martial art renowned for its striking techniques, including punches, kicks, elbows, and knees. From a young age, Jia was immersed in this discipline, which emphasizes precision and power in its moves. Muay Thai became the foundation of his martial arts philosophy, and it significantly shaped his career as a martial artist and action star. The intense, close-range fighting style, with its emphasis on powerful, direct strikes, became a defining feature of his on-screen persona. However, Jia's hunger for growth and mastery led him to expand his martial arts horizons beyond Muay Thai. He began exploring other fighting styles, most notably Chinese martial arts, such as Wushu and Kung Fu. Wushu's fluid, acrobatic movements, combined with Kung Fu's rich, ancient history, added depth and complexity to Jia's fighting techniques. Through this exploration, Jia began blending the power of Muay Thai with the grace of Wushu, creating a unique fighting style that would become his signature. This fusion not only set him apart from other action stars, but also helped to redefine what was possible within martial arts cinema. Martial arts as storytelling for Jia. Martial arts is more than just a means of physical combat. It is a form of storytelling. He believes that martial arts should convey emotions, communicate cultural histories, and honor ancient traditions. Every fight, every move, tells a story that transcends language and time. Jia has often shared his belief that martial arts is deeply connected to the spiritual journey, a form of meditation in motion. In his view, martial arts are not just physical techniques to be mastered, but are infused with profound meaning and philosophy. In his discussions with other martial artists, such as Vidyut Jamwal, the Indian action star known for practicing Kalaripayattu, Jia emphasized the significance of understanding the spiritual foundations of martial arts. They shared insights on the deeper connections between martial arts and their cultural origins, discussing how each movement reflects discipline, respect, and inner balance. For Jia, each fight scene is more than just a choreographed sequence. It's an opportunity to express emotions and tell a compelling story, one rooted in ancient traditions that have shaped martial arts over centuries. This commitment to storytelling through martial arts is evident in Jia's performances. Rather than focusing solely on athleticism or stunts, his choreography prioritizes emotional expression. His approach to martial arts, as an evolving, reflective process, has enabled him to portray characters that resonate on a deeper level with audiences, making his films more than just action spectacles, but emotional narratives driven by movement. The cultural bridge of martial arts. Jia's career not only elevated his status as a martial artist, but also positioned him as a cultural ambassador. He has long believed that martial arts serve as a universal language, capable of transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. His films are a testament to his dedication to bridging cultures through the shared practice of martial arts. By incorporating both Thai and international martial arts traditions into his fight sequences, Jia has created action scenes that are both thrilling and culturally rich. For Jia, martial arts is a bridge that connects people from all walks of life, whether through the traditional Muay Thai of Thailand, the Kung Fu of China, or Kalaripayattu, the ancient Indian art. Each martial art, Jia believes, offers valuable insights into different ways of life and cultural perspectives. By blending these traditions into his films, Jia not only showcases his versatility as a martial artist, but also helps to preserve and share the beauty and intricacy of these ancient practices with the world. Through his films, Jia demonstrates that martial arts are more than just combat. They are a medium through which people can connect, learn, and appreciate different cultures. Whether through the shared respect for nature in Kalaripayattu or the disciplined precision of Muay Thai, Jia uses his platform to create a sense of unity, understanding, and respect for the world's diverse martial arts traditions. The Fight for Elephants, a personal mission. While Tony Jia is best known for his contributions to martial arts and cinema, his passion for elephant conservation is another significant aspect of his life. Born in Surin, Thailand, a region famous for its rich cultural history with elephants, Jia developed a special bond with these majestic creatures from a young age. Elephants, which have played an important role in Thai culture for centuries, were a constant presence in Jia's life, and his deep connection with them has influenced both his personal life and his film career. In his film The Protector, 2005, Jia portrayed a character who embarks on a mission to rescue his kidnapped elephants. The plot of the film mirrored his own personal convictions regarding the importance of protecting elephants. The film not only showcased his martial arts skills, but also raised awareness about the exploitation and mistreatment of elephants, particularly in the tourism industry. Jia's commitment to elephants and conservation efforts reflects his belief in using his platform for positive change. His advocacy has contributed to a growing movement that seeks to protect these magnificent creatures and ensure their survival for generations to come. Through his dedication to elephant conservation, Jia continues to use his influence not only for the preservation of traditional martial arts, but also for the preservation of the natural world. Elephants in Jia's films. Jia's passion for elephants is evident in his cinematic work. In The Protector, 2005, Jia portrayed a man who embarks on a mission to rescue his kidnapped elephants, a plotline that mirrors his personal commitment to protecting these gentle creatures. The film highlighted the exploitation and abuse of elephants for the entertainment and tourism industries, which became a cause Jia would continue to champion throughout his career. Jia's advocacy for elephants is not just confined to the screen. His public persona has allowed him to leverage his fame to speak out against the abuse and mistreatment of elephants in Thailand, particularly the illegal ivory trade, which was a significant issue in the country in the 2010s. Jia's willingness to speak out publicly against the ivory trade has made him an important voice in the battle for elephant conservation. Taking a stand against the ivory trade. In 2016, Jia took a firm stand against the ivory trade by joining Thailand's Ivory Free campaign. The campaign aimed to end the practice of poaching elephants for their tusks, which had been a significant problem in Thailand at the time. Jia used his platform to educate the public about the horrors of the ivory trade, urging people to stop buying ivory products and support conservation efforts. His outspoken stance on the issue demonstrated his commitment to protecting elephants and their habitats. Ja's activism did not stop there. He also became an advocate for ethical tourism, encouraging people to support sanctuaries that provide humane care for elephants rather than those that exploit them for profit. By speaking out against elephant shows and circuses that used cruel methods to train and control elephants, Ja helped raise awareness about the importance of preserving the dignity of these animals. Breaking point: the hidden struggles of a martial arts star. Despite his success, Tony Ja's career has been far from smooth. Behind the scenes, he has faced immense pressure, both from the demands of his films and from the expectations placed on him as an international action star. The emotional and physical toll of his work became apparent during an emotional breakdown in 2008, which was broadcast live during a television interview. This moment revealed the hidden struggles Ja faced and changed the way fans and the media saw him. For years, Ja had been known as an invincible martial artist, someone who could fight through any challenge and overcome any obstacle. But in this raw and vulnerable moment, the world saw the human side of Ja, the struggles he had been facing behind the scenes, including the stress of directing and starring in Ong-Bak 2 and dealing with the mounting pressure from the film industry. The breakdown, a turning point. During the interview, Ja spoke candidly about the personal toll that the film had taken on him. He described the pressure to deliver a successful film, the constant demands from producers, and the emotional strain of being both the director and lead actor. The breakdown revealed the human side of Ja that fans had never seen before. This moment of vulnerability caught the attention of fans and critics alike, sparking conversations about the mental health challenges faced by action stars and public figures in high-pressure industries. While the breakdown initially shocked the public, it ultimately brought Ja closer to his fans. The outpouring of support from his admirers showed that they no longer saw him as just a martial arts icon, but as a person who had endured and persevered through immense hardship. This pivotal moment in Ja's career served as a reminder that even the strongest warriors have their limits and are not immune to the emotional battles that come with fame and success. Conclusion: the strength of vulnerability. Tony Ja's emotional breakdown on live television was not a moment of weakness, but rather a powerful testament to his strength. It demonstrated that true strength lies not only in physical prowess, but in the courage to confront personal struggles and share them with the world. Ja's willingness to open up about his challenges has allowed him to become a more relatable figure to his fans, showing that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a source of strength. Through his career, his advocacy for elephants, and his emotional openness, Ja has proven that he is not just a fighter on screen, but a fighter in life. His journey is one of self-discovery, resilience, and personal growth. By embracing vulnerability, Ja has shown that even the strongest warriors must fight their inner battles to achieve peace and balance in their lives. His story continues to inspire others to persevere through their own struggles, reminding us all that true strength comes from within and often manifests in the most unexpected ways.